To download a boundary map to your foundation website, there's a few steps involved, so we're going to go through them one by one. First, you want to go to the GP Catchments Data Download webpage, and then click the link to download the catchment data document. Once you've downloaded the document, you can search for your ODS code. Once you've found it in the document list, double-click on the file to open it in Microsoft Word. Once you've opened the file, there'll be quite a lot of code in this document. So we want to select all of this from top to bottom and then copy it into our clipboard. Now what we want to do is go to the GeoJSON webpage. On the right-hand side, there'll be a big section with a little bit of code already in there. We want to select this and delete it, and then paste in that code that we copied from the Word document. After a few seconds, it should load your practice boundary map. Just double check that it's all correct. And when you're happy, go to the top left, save, and then click KML. And that will save the document into your files. Once we've downloaded that file, now we can navigate to Google My Maps. So you'll want to go to Create a New Map. And where it says Untitled Layer, just underneath, there's an Import button. Click Browse, open our File Explorer, select the map document. It should load the boundary map in Google Maps, like this. So again, when you're happy that it's all correct, what we want to do is go to the title of the map, and just to the right-hand side of that, under the menu, and select where it says Export to KML. There'll be a little pop-up window, and you want to make sure that you select the box that says Export as KML instead of KMZ. Once you've selected that, click Download. Now, once you've got this file downloaded, you want to open it in your File Explorer. If you right-click on it, we want to rename this document. We're going to change the last 3 letters after the dot from KML to XML. And then save. It will pop up to say if you change a file name extension, the file might become unusable. Are you sure you want to change it? Click Yes. File would be updated, and then we can close down this window. So the next step is to go onto your foundation website and log into the editor. Go to your media library. And you want to upload that file that you just renamed. Once it's been uploaded, you'll want to click the button here that says Copy URL to Clipboard. We've copied that, and now we're going to go to our site and navigate to the registration page. This is the page where the boundary map is currently sitting. So if we click into edit this page, you'll see a block containing 2 smaller blocks with shortcodes inside. So you want to select the bigger block on the outside, and in the toolbar that sits above it, click the button that says Edit Original here. And then for each of these sections of shortcode, you want to change the link. There's already a map link in there. Select everything from the HTTPS up to the bracket and keep that bracket in at the end. delete what's in there, and then paste in the link that you copied into your clipboard from your media, and do the exact same thing with the lower box. So they should both be exactly the same. If there isn't currently a map link, just paste the link in after the map equals. Again, making sure you've still got that bracket at the end. And you do also want to make sure that the prefix for the link states HTTPS rather than HTTP, as otherwise it won't work properly. So once you've got both of those links in place, click Save. The pattern will be updated, and now you can navigate back to your main website. If we go back to the Register with the Surgery page, you can see that the boundary map has been updated, so we can put in a postcode outside of the boundary, or we can put a postcode inside the boundary just to make sure that it's all working correctly.